Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. Today we got the Seattle Mariners at the Baltimore Orioles in the third game of a three-game set. They have split the first two. Game of a three-game set. They have split. So, can the Orioles win the series today? Let's find out. So, we got the pitchers today for Seattle is George Kirby, who's 6-6 is a 3.29 earned run average. He's got a 1.07 WHIP. And pitching for the Orioles is Kyle Bradish. Bradish is 3-3 with a 3.88. He's got a 1.26 WHIP. Looking at the lineups today in Seattle, we got leading off playing shortstop J.P. Crawford, batting second and center field is Rodriguez, batting third at first base is France, batting fourth and right field is Hernandez, batting fifth and left field is Kelenic, batting sixth at third base is Suarez, batting I lost my spot. Batting seventh at catcher, Raleigh. Batting eighth, doing the DH for Seattle, is Ford. And batting ninth at second base is Caballero. Sorry, I haven't done Seattle in a while, so the names, got to get used to them. All right, the Baltimore Orioles lineup. Leading out playing center field is Cedric Mullins. Batting second in right field is Santander. Batting third at third base is Gunnar Henderson. Batting fourth at first base is Ryan O'Hearn. Batting fifth in left field is Austin Hayes. Batting sixth at DH is Hicks. Batting seventh at second base is Frazier. Batting eighth at shortstop is Mateo. Batting ninth doing the catching today is Ben Boom. Let's take a look at where they stand in the standings here. So Seattle in the American League West standings is in fourth place with a 37-38 record. 9.5 games behind Texas. Whoever thought Texas was going to be this good? I knew they're going to be good, but not this good. So they don't give me that on that. Okay. So in the American League East, of course, Baltimore Orioles. They're in second place with a 46-29 record. 4.5 games behind Tampa Bay. Let's see here. So the Orioles' home record is 23-14, while Seattle is 16-21 on the road. This is a new page that I'm trying out here, so still looking to find everything. But we're going to get this game started here in a short minute. So let's bring up the page for you. So as I said, Bradish is on the mound for Baltimore. Coming up for Seattle will be Crawford, Rodriguez, and Franks. Right-hander Bradish got 60 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 65 innings. He's given up 6 home runs on the year. Crawford will lead it off with it hitting 243. He's got a 712 OPS. Bradish's arsenal, the slider, curveball, sinker, mainly his three big pitches. All right, looks like they're ready for the first pitch. First pitch of the game to J.P. Crawford is a strike. Outside, 1-1. On deck is Rodriguez. 5 homers, 25 RBIs for Crawford in 69 games. The 1-1. Fouls it off. High for ball. 2-2 now. High for ball. 3-2. Time called by the batter. All right, thanks, Faye. Fouls it off. Down the left field line. In the seats it goes. All right, thanks, Faye. Fouls it off. Cedric Mullins, first time playing in almost a month. Back out there in center field. Good to see him. Good to see him in the leadoff spot. I haven't done the last couple games, so life as it goes. Fouls it off. Crawford being a pesky little batter today. 9 pitches of Crawford, who's to be the 10th. Swing and a miss. He got him on that one. Strikes him out. So that'll bring up J-Rod. He's hitting 243 with the 729. So ball one on Rodriguez. 13 homers, 41 RBIs on the season with 73 games played for Rodriguez. Fouls it off. 1-1. Fouls it back again. 1-2. Fly ball deep into right center field. It's going back, and Santander jumps up at the fence and catches it. What a play by Santander to hold him to nothing. There you go, sir. Nice catch, Santander. Had to jump up above. That would have been a home run. Made a great home run catch. Oh. He had to jump up. He caught the ball. Just his glove landed on top of the roof of where the bullpen is, and stole a home run away from that one. So 2 outs now for Seattle. France comes to the plate. Their center fielder. .276, 768 OPS. Nice catch by Santander. So the 0-1 to France. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 7 homers, 34 RBIs for Ty France, 74 games played. High for ball, 1-2. Swing and miss, strikes him out. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. We're scoreless in Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the bottom half of the first against Kirby. It'd be Mullins, Santander, and Henderson. Mullins takes the first pitch for a strike. Kirby, 14 starts. He has 1 complete game, 3.29, 87 and 2/3. He's walked 6 and 75 strikeouts, giving up 9 home runs. Only walked 6 batters. Wow. 6 walks and 87 and 2/3. That's crazy. The 1-1 to Mullins. Fouls it off. Kirby's got a 4-seam, a sinker, a slider, curveball, changeup, and a splitter. Here's the 1-2 to Mullins. Fouls it off. Mullins hitting .258 with an .822 OPS. Ground ball. First baseman has it. Flips it over to the pitcher at first. 3-1 put out. So Santander will come to the plate. Made that great catch in the top of the first on Rodriguez's home run attempt. Hitting .271 with the .831 OPS. Santander batting left-handed against the right-hander Kirby. Takes the first pitch for a strike. He's got 13 homers, 45 RBIs. Swing and a miss, 0-2. On deck is Gunnar Henderson. Last 10 games, 333, 5 homers, 10 RBIs for Santander. Youch. Did he swing? Oh, foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt for a strikeout. So 2 outs for the Orioles. Gunnar Henderson batting third, playing third base today. 244 with the 806 OPS. The strike on the first pitch. Hey, this guy's only walked 6 batters. My gosh, 80-some innings. Low for ball, 1-1. Henderson with 11 homers, 27 RBIs in 66 games. Lines it into left field, and it gets under the glove of the left fielder. Henderson will end up at second. The left fielder dove for it, couldn't get it. It went underneath his glove. Ends up with the double. First hit of the game belongs to Gunnar Henderson. And Mr. Splash is soaking everybody. Oh, he didn't. He dove for it, and it went off the bottom of his glove, under the palm there. Bounced off his glove and went behind him. I thought it went underneath it. Either way, runner at second with 2 outs. So Hearn comes to the plate, swings at the first pitch, deep to center. Rodriguez has it. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the second. We're scoreless in Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the top of the second. Scoreless ball game coming up for the Mariners. It'll be Hernandez, Kalanick, and Suarez. Hernandez hitting 256, 760 OPS. Fouls back to first pitch, strike one. There's a strike. 0-2. 14 homers, 43 RBIs in 75 games for Hernandez. Outside, he did not go. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off again. Outside, 2-2. Fouls it off. They were talking about the Angels in the Rockies game last night. 25-1 Angels beat the Rockies. Lord. They said the Rockies did not use a position player at all. Fouls it back again. $25-1. Talk about scoring some runs. So this would be pitch number 8 to Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Kelenic could come up, the left fielder. He's hitting .251 with a .781 OPS. Kelenic grounds the second, over to first. Swinging at the first pitch, 2 outs. So Cerez will come up to the plate, their third baseman. He's hit .221 with a .652 OPS. Seven homers, 44 RBIs, 75 games. Ooh, ball on the outside, I guess. That one's a strike. 1-1. Oh, they got Boot Powell's going to be in the booth in the third inning. Uh-oh. The big man. There you go. Nope, he did not. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wow. How was that not a strike? Looks like he went, and it looks like it was a strike. Went on that one. 2-2 is the count now. Did he go? Did not. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Suarez. Boy, fly ball in the left field. Austin Hayes running for it. Can't get to it. It's off the wall. Bounces over to Hayes. Gets it. And that'll end up with a double. Wow. He hit it off that cutout wall that sticks out there. So it ricocheted back towards left field. Hayes tracked it down as fast as he could, but he ends up with the double with 2 outs. So the catcher, Riley, will come up to the plate. He's hit 227. He's got a 719 OPS. So first hit of the game for Seattle. Shouldn't even have had the chance. Lefty against righty. Takes a strike. 10 homers, 31 RBIs for Riley. Played in 65 games. Fouls it off. 0-2. On deck is Ford. DHing today. For ball 1-2. Deep, deep into right field. Fair ball. 2-run home run for Riley. I mean, he crushed it down the right field line. It was just a matter of if it was going to stay fair or foul. And they said it made it to Utah Street on the fly. So 2-0 Seattle. Wow. He crushed it. So Ford, the DH, will come up. He's hitting 182 with an 804. Yeah, it's a fair ball. That landed on Utah Street, right in the air, on the air. Ford fouls the first pitch back. Oh. Low, I guess, 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2. Ford has 6 homers, 8 RBIs in 18 games. He had 2 home runs yesterday's game. High for ball, 2-2. Did he go? He did. Strikes him out. That'll end it. If they get 2 on a 2-run homer, it's 2-0 Seattle as we go to bottom half of the second. All right, let's get back to it as we go to bottom half of the second, 2-0 Seattle. Coming up for the Orioles will be Hayes, Hicks, and Frazier. Hayes hitting .318 with the .866 OPS. First pitch from Kirby. Ground ball. Oh, pitcher, slow grounder. Kirby dives for it and couldn't pick it up. So Austin Hayes ends up with a single. Just a slow dribbler to the right of the pitcher. He dove for it and couldn't pick it up at the same time. So runner at first, nobody out. We'll take whatever hits we can get. Hicks will come up. He's hitting .244 with the .743. There's a ball one. They're talking with Adley Rushman. He's got the day off today so far. Voted in as a starting catcher for the American League. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Five homers, 16 RBIs for Hicks. High for a ball, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. On the outside part of the plate, on deck, is Frazier. So a couple left-handers right here, Hicks, Frazier. Fly ball in the right field, and that one's going foul. Fouls it back. Stays 2-2. The seventh pitch to Hicks. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out for Baltimore with the runner at first. So Adam Frazier comes up. He's hit .227 to .673 OPS. Ground ball to second, over to short, over to first. 4-6-3 double play ends the inning. We'll go to top of the third, 2-0 Seattle. All right, let's get back to it. As we go to the top of the third, it's 2-0 Seattle. Coming up for the Mariners would be Caballero. Then back to the top of the order, Crawford and Rodriguez. They got Boot Powell in the booth with them right now for the third inning. 2 hits for each team. First pitch from Bradish squares. Candelier squares around a bunt, fouls it back. Bradish thrown 42 pitches. He has struck out 4. Squares it around again and pops it foul. 0-2. 2 homers, 17 RBIs for Caballero with that .235 batting average. Low for a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 squibs it or pops it up and caught by O'Hearn over by first base. So foul fly out. J.P. Crawford comes to the plate. He struck out his first time up. Way outside for a ball. On deck is J-Rod. Ball 2-0. 1 out. Nobody on for Mariners. They lead 2-0 here in the top of the third. High for ball 3-0. There's a strike. He walks him. So first walk by Bradish. Mariners have a runner at first. 1 out. Julio Rodriguez comes to the plate. He's 0-1. Ground ball, foul past third. The 0-1. Ground ball to third, over to second, over to first. Out. Got him. Double play. 5-4-3 double play. We'll take it. We'll go to bottom half of the third. 2-0 Seattle. All right, let's get back to it. See if I can get you some scores in between the innings here. In the top of the eighth, Tigers lead the Twins 3-2. Top of the third, Phillies lead the Mets 1-0. Bottom of the second, Rangers lead the Yankees 3-2. Bottom of the third, Blue Jays 3-0 over the A's. Top of the third, Kansas City and Tampa Bay are scoreless. Bottom of the second, Braves and Reds are scoreless. Top of the third, Pirates and Marlins are scoreless. Top of the third, Brewers lead the Guardians 2-1. In the middle of one, Red Sox and White Sox are scoreless. And the final score from London today, Cardinals beat the Cubs 7-5. Later games today, Angels at Rockies, Diamondbacks at Giants, Nationals at Padres, and Astros at Dodgers. So coming up for Baltimore will be Mateo, Boom, and then Mullins. So first pitch to Mateo is a strike. Kirby's pitch counts at 23. He has struck out 2. He hasn't walked anybody. There's a strike, 0-2. 6 homers, 27 RBIs for Mateo this year in 67 games, hitting .221. Fouls it off. Fouls it off. Pops a foul again. Stays 0-2. Ground ball deep the hole to third, and it's fair ball down the left field line now. Mateo will head over at second. So a leadoff double for the Baltimore Orioles. Sprinkler system is going, and Mr. Splash is going, and people are getting wet everywhere. Fair ball right down the third base line, just out of the outstretched arm of the third baseman. So Boom comes to the plate, doing the catching today. Takes a strike on the first pitch, left-handed. In the minors, 23 games, 273 with a homer, 9 RBIs. Fouls it off, 0-2. Time called by the batter. Fly ball foul down the third base line. It's going to get caught by the third baseman. Wow. So 1 out. So Mullins comes to the plate. So for 1 his first at bat. High for a ball. There's a strike, and runner goes down to third. He's safe. Mateo still third base. So Mateo still third. One out at third now. It's a 1-1 count on Mullins. Fouls it off, 1-2. I always wonder what happened. That first game of the year, they stole five bases that game. Really haven't taken off much since. Hey, AF, how you doing, brother? Ain't seen you in a while. It's about 2-2 now. One out runner at third. It's a 2-2 pitch. Aye, 3-2. This guy's only walked four batters in 85 2/3 inning for the Mariners. Only 4 batters at 85 2/3. Well, I think it's more now. It's 87 or something. Here's the 3-2. Pops it up out shallow left center field. I don't think Mateo's going to be able to score from there. Nope. So 2 outs, runner at third now. So Santander will come to the plate. He struck out his first at bat. Ken Griffey Jr. is to go? Okay. So I don't know what's going on, what the holdup is, but all right. Here we go. Santander gets in the box finally. I don't know what's going on. 2 outs, runner at third for the Orioles. Takes the ball high. I mean, Mateo's like halfway to home right now. He's just now, the pitcher's just now getting set. There's a strike, 1-1. So you giving up on the Dodgers, AF, or after all the stuff they're doing there? Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner at third. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Seattle. High for ball, 2-2. See, King isn't calling Dodgers games this month. The 2-2. That's deep to right field, and that is gone. A 2-run homer for Santander. We're tied 2-2 in the bottom of the third. 14th home run this season for Santander, 390 feet. Left his bat at 104.9 miles per hour. So we're all tied 2-2. Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. He's 1-for-1 today, doubled his first time up. Yeah, KBL doing sports, political news, keeping himself busy. So Henderson swings at the first pitch, ground ball to second. He bobbles it, picks it up, throws it out at first. We'll go to the top of the fourth. We're tied, 2 runs apiece. Yeah, you're right, AF. I am. But I can't do their games because I get blacked out all the time. Plus, there's a guy up here doing them already, so uh, just decided to do the Orioles. All right, so we're going to the top of the fourth. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Mariners. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Orioles. Coming up for Seattle will be France, Hernandez, and Kelenic. So Bradish has thrown 52 pitches, 34 for strikes. He's struck out 4, and he has walked 1. France will lead it off. Takes the ball low. Lions are going to Super Bowl this year, AF. This is a 1-0. There's a strike on the inside, 1-1. Did you hear that, AF? Everybody's saying the Lions are going to Super Bowl this year. Foul ball down third base line, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Hernandez will come up. He struck out his first time up. Right-hander gets right-hander. Hernandez stands in there, takes the ball low. Fouls it off, 1-1. On deck is Kalanick. Fouls it back, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Mullins is under it. 2 outs. So the left fielder Kalanick could come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Cincinnati's coming to town tomorrow for a 3-game set. And they are hot. They just lost their first game in 13. So Kalanick takes the ball low. There's a strike, 1-1. Inside, I guess, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, who the heck thought Cincinnati was going to be in first place in their division? Raise your hand. Oh, yeah. Because they are just ridiculously all of a sudden got hot. There you go. He did. 2-2 now. See if the Orioles can dump some water on that fire of the Reds. 3-game set. You want to be a playoff team, you got to beat them. The 2-2. Ground ball. O'Hearn has it at first and steps on first base. That'll do it. We'll go to bottom of the 4th. We're all tied, 2-2. All right, let's see if I can catch some scores up for you here real quick. Bottom of the 8th, Twins and Tigers are tied 3-3. Bottom of 3, Mets and Phillies are tied 2-2. Bottom of 3, free game of the day. Rangers lead the Yanks 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, Blue Jays lead the A's 4-0. Top of four, Royals and Rays are tied 1-1. Top of the third, Atlanta leads the Reds 1-0. Middle of the fourth, Marlins lead the Pirates 1-0. Top of the fourth, Brewers lead the Guardians 3-1. Middle of two, Boston and White Sox scoreless. Only one final score today. That was in London. Cardinals beat the Cubs 7-5. Kirby's still on the mound. 43 is his pitch count. He has struck out two. Coming up for the Orioles will be O'Hearn, Hayes, and Hicks. O'Hearn 0 for 1 today. Hit 323 on the air with the 934 OPS. There's a strike. Ball outside, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws him out. 1 out for the Orioles. Austin Hayes will come up. Singled his first time up, hitting 320 on the air with the 871 OPS. Coming up June 30th, Birdland's Summer Music Series, DJ Diesel, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal, will be there. There's a strike. Austin Hayes been one of the best hitters all year for the Orioles. Fouls it off, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. We're in the 2-2 ball game. Fouls it off. Oh, inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, strike 3. She froze him with the curveball. 2 outs, nobody on for the Orioles. So Hicks will come up. He struck out his first time up, hitting 242 on the air. Ball 1. High outside, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Just out. Oh, he called that a strike, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Fly ball deep in the right field and caught at the wall. Hernandez makes the catch. We'll go to the top of the fifth. We're tied 2-2 in Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. Suarez will lead it off for the Mariners. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Strike 2 on the inside part. Brady's still out there for the Orioles. Enrique Suarez hitting .224 on the year. Doubled and scored his first time up on the 2-run homer. The 0-2. Fouls it off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Riley, who hit the 2-run homer his first time up, comes up to the plate. So 1 out, nobody on for the Mariners. Riley, the left-handed batter. 2-run homer, he crushed it last time. Picks a ball. Low for a ball, 2-0. Ball high, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. On deck is Ford. Fouls it off. Full count now. The 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Mateo has it. Throws over first. 2 up, 2 down. So Mike Ford 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Hit 178 on the air. There's a ball to Ford. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Fly ball in the right field. Santander has it. That'll do it for the top of the 5th. It's 2-2 in Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Mariners. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Orioles. Coming up for Baltimore will be Frazier, Mateo, Bamboon. Kirby's still on the mound for the Mariners. His pitch count's at 59. He has struck out 3. There's a strike on the first pitch to Frazier. Fouls it off, 0-2. Kirby has not walked anyone in this game yet. He only has 4 walks and 82, what is it now, 85, 86 innings. 4 walks in the whole year. Jeez. Low for ball, 1 and 2. Outside, evens count, 2 and 2 now. On deck is Mateo. Lines it, ground ball, second, over to first, 1 out. And we're just talking about Kirby has not walked anybody in 4 starts. Counting today, it'll be 5. Friday, first 20,000 fans, 21 and over, get a floppy hat. Orioles floppy hat against the Twins on June 30th. Get your Orioles floppy hat. So Mateo comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with his run scored. He doubled his first time up, stole third, then scored on the 2-run home run by Santander. So ball 1 to Mateo. Swing and a miss, 1 and 1. 1 out, nobody on here. At the bottom of the 5th, we're tied 2-2. Outside, 2 and 1. Fouls it off, 2 and 2. On deck is Ben Boone. Columbia fan, what's going on? So the 2-2 pitch. Hi, 3 and 2. Might get our first walk of the game for the Orioles. Let's see. Be the first time he walked a batter in 5 games. The 3-2. Outside, he walked him. That's his 5th walk. He's given up 86 innings. So Ben Boone will come to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Doing the catching today for the Orioles. Throw to first. Back in time. Mateo, 20 out of 23 in stolen bases this year. He already stole 1 today. Pops it up behind the plate. Raleigh can't get to it. So the 0-1 now. Frazier pops it shallow right down the line, and it's going to drop. And the second baseman bobbles it. Mateo running for third. Let's see if he's going to score. Here he comes. He'll score. Frazier ends up at second. Orioles lead 3-2. Just a ball that hung up there going down the right field line. The second baseman was chasing it. Just could not get there, and then it bounced off him against the wall. That gave Mateo plenty of time to score and Frazier to go to second. So one out runner at second for the Orioles now. Just a high fly ball down the right field line. He's running out there, but he just could not get to it in time. Mateo, with his speed, made it all the way around. So Mullins, fly ball at the left field. There's 2 outs. So Santander will come up. He hit a 2-run homer his last time up. So runner at second with 2 outs for the Orioles. Santander follows it back. Orioles lead it now 3-2. They have 5 hits. Seattle has 2. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Santander. On deck is Gunnar Henderson. Hey, Rob. Fouls it off. Stays 0-2. Deep to right field. Is it going to be back-to-back? No, it's going to be caught in front of the wall. Send it deep. Wow. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Orioles lead it 3-2. Well, Birdland members this morning got pancakes with Jim Palmer. Robert, you didn't go have pancakes with Jim Palmer today? So Brady's still on the mound for the Orioles. Caballero leads it off. He takes a strike on the first pitch. He's 0 for 1 today. Bradish's pitch count's at 79. He has struck out 6. Low for a ball, 1-1. Pancakes with Palmer. So the 1-1 pitch squares around, takes a strike. 1-2. Caballero did that in his first at bat. Squared around twice, fouled him out. One ball, 2 strikes to Caballero. Fouls it back. One and two again. Ground ball to third. Henderson has it over to first. Oh, and he throws it wide, but they got him. 1 out. So Hearn makes a great play over at first base. So J.P. Crawford comes up, shortstop. He's walked. He's walked and he struck out 1, so he's 0 for 1 today. There's a strike. It's on a nice hot day. Everybody's getting wet out there at the bird bath today. The 0-1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 5th. Orioles lead it 3-2. Ground ball over to second, over to first. 2 outs. So Julio Rodriguez comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. 242 on Eries. There's a strike. Bradish's pitch count's at 88 now here in the top of the 6th. Strike 2, swing and strike. So the 0-2 pitch to Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We're going to bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 Baltimore. All right, let's see if we can get some scores in here before we go back to the game. Top of the 10th inning, Twins lead the Tigers 4-3. Top of the 5th, 4-2 Mets over the Phillies. Top of the 5th, Rangers lead the Yanks 3-2. Top of the 6th, 4-1 Blue Jays over the A's. Bottom of 5, Royals and Rays are tied 1-1. Middle of the 4th, 3-1 Braves over the Reds. At the end of 6, Marlins lead the Pirates 1-0. Middle of the 6th, Brewers lead the Guardians 4-1. Top of the 4th, Red Sox lead the White Sox 1-0. Angels and Rockies are warming up. Everybody else later on today. One final score, 7-5. Cardinals beat the Cubs in London. So the Reds are losing again to the Braves. They're going to end a 12-game winning streak with a losing streak because they're got to come to Baltimore. Play a 3-game set. So Kirby's still on the mound. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with the double. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Kirby 78 for the pitch count. He has struck out 3. He's walked 1. Fouls it off. So 0-2. Did he go? Did not go. Ball 1-2. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Seattle. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Fly ball, shallow right center. The right fielder's going to have it. Hernandez. That'll be 1 out. July 1st, get your Birdland Hawaiian Shirt Day. First 30,000 fans 15 and over. Against the Twinkies, July 1st, vacation mode. Birdland Hawaiian Shirt. First pitch, O'Hearn. It's a strike. He's 0 for 2 today. The bird bath has been getting wet today. So the 0-1 to O'Hearn. Outside, 1-1. Yeah, I don't need a Hawaiian shirt, I don't think. Oh, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Pops it up. Third baseman backs up on it. Suarez has it. There's 2 outs. So Austin Hayes will come up. He's 1 for 2. He has struck out once today. Sure. Can't do a live stream from the stadium. You go to jail for that, right? Unless I got Jim Palmer sitting next to me, I guess. He could make some pancakes. Palmer pancakes. Austin Hayes fouls it off. Colombo is warming up in the bullpen. Call him Inspector Colombo. Inspector Colombo is warming up in the bullpen. Ground ball to short. Over to first. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 3-2 Baltimore. Sounds like Colombo is coming in. All right, let's get back to it. If we go to the top of the seventh, 2 runs, 2 hits in the air for Seattle, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Baltimore. It'll be France, Hernandez, and Kalanick for Seattle. So Bradish comes back out. Surprising. First pitch is a swing and a miss, strike one. His pitch counts at 90. He has struck out 7. France is 0 for 3 today. He has struck out twice. Pops it up. Shallow left field. Austin Hayes is there. 1 out. Yeah, Kyle Bradish is he's gone 5 innings, 7 innings, 5 innings his last 3 starts. So this will be going 7 innings if he can get through this. Hernandez 0 for 2 with the strikeout. 254 on the year. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bradish has looked very good today. Very good. So they have Klum warming up and Bowman warming up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Taps it back to the mound. Bradish over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So Kalanick comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Hitting 249 on the year. Two outs, nobody on in top of the 7th, 3-2 Baltimore. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Only 2 hits for Seattle today. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Seattle has Brash and Spire warming up in the bullpen. Right-hander and a left-hander. In the dirt, 3-2 now. On deck is Suarez, their third baseman. Here's his 100th pitch. He walked him. That was a close pitch. Bradish walks his second batter. Chris Holt is coming out, so no pitching change. Right now, with Holt coming out, they're not going to change pitchers. They got a righty and a lefty warming up. Suarez is a right-handed batter. It's only the second walk. He's given up 2 hits, so they're going to let him work through this. Runner at first with 2 outs. Suarez 1 for 2. He has a double. He struck out once. Scored a run. Ball low, 1-0. I'm sure this is going to be his last batter, though. 7 homers, 44 RBIs with the 223 batting average. There's a strike, 1-1. Oh, throw over to first. Back in time. Kelnick 9 for 12 on stolen bases. The 1-1. Throw to first. That's 2 disengagements. He can't throw anymore during this at bat. He throws over there again. He's got to throw him out, or it's a balk. The 1-1. Suarez lines it right to Frazier at second. We'll go to bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the bottom half of the seventh, 3-2 Baltimore. It'll be Hicks, Frazier, and Mateo coming up. I'm waiting to see if they got a new pitcher. So Hicks is 0 for 2. He struck out once. Should be leading it off. Kirby's still out there. 87 pitch count. He has struck out 3. He has walked 1, which is unusual. First time he's walked a batter in 4 games. All right, so Hicks stands in. Outside 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Kind of feels like it's been a slow-moving game all day. The 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging. Oh, he fouls it off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Frazier come up. He's 0 for 2 today. Hit 225 on the year. There's a strike. 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Frazier. On deck is Mateo. Fouls it off. Foul ball again. Stays 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Baltimore. Fly ball in the center. That'll end up with a base hit. It drops in front of Rodriguez. So 1 out. Runner at first. So Mateo's 1 for 1. He scored twice. He's walked once. He's got stole the base. That might do it for Kirby. It does. So we'll wait and see who's coming in. Oh, Matt Brash. Okay. All right, Brash is a new pitcher. Kirby went 6 1/3 innings. Mateo will be the first to bat against him. Brash 37 games, 4-3, 7 holds, 3.82, 30 2/3 inning. 56 strikeouts, 11 walks. He's given up a home run. Teams are hitting 276 against him. So runner at first, 1 out for the Orioles. Frazier's at first. Mateo's at the plate. He's doubled. He's walked. He's scored 2 runs. Got a stolen base. Pitch clock violation on Mateo, and that's a strike on him. Strike 2. So Mateo gets a pitch clock violation. 6 homers, 27 RBIs on the year with a 225 average. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So 2 outs, runner at first. Then Bowman's due up. He's 1 for 2 today. Doing the catching today for the Orioles. Excuse me. There's a ball high. Bouncer right back to the pitcher. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the top of the 8th. It's 3-2 Baltimore. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. After 10 innings, Twins beat the Tigers 6-3. Top of the sixth, Mets lead the Phillies 4-3. Bottom of the sixth, Rangers lead the Yankees 3-2. Bottom of the seventh, 5-1 Blue Jays over the A's. Bottom of the sixth, Royals and Rays are tied up 1-1. Top of the sixth, Braves and Reds are tied 3-3. Bottom of the eighth, Marlins lead the Pirates 1-0. Top of the seventh, Brewers and Guardians are tied 4-4. Bottom of the sixth, White Sox lead the Red Sox 2-1. At the end of two, it's 1-0 Rockies over the Angels. The only final score of the games, or after the second, the first final score, Cardinals beat the Cubs 7-5 in London. Whatever it is, everybody else is later on today. So Kyle Bradish is out. Inspector Colombo is in. Left-hander. Raleigh will lead it off. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs. So it'll be Raleigh, Ford, and Caballero. Colombo is 32 games, 2-1, 13 holds, 2.45, 25 2/3. He has struck out 34 and walked 7. First pitch is a ball. So Raleigh turns around to bat right-handed against Colombo. Ball 2-0. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the eighth. The Orioles lead at 3-2. 6 hits for the Orioles, 2 for the Mariners. Cano is warming up in the bullpen. Fly ball in the shallow left center field. Mateo out. Mateo has it. 1 out. So Ford is due up, and Pollock is coming in to pitch hit for him. Hitting 160 with the 524 OPS. Pollock. They're having a meeting of the minds on the mound. Pollock, 4 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Ground ball to third. Henderson with it. Scope. Throw over to first. Gets him. Again, Henderson threw it wide at first. O'Hearn had to step into foul territory, stayed on the bag, and got him out. Just a slow hopping ground ball to Henderson. Oh, just over the runner's head. So 1 out. So Caballero comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, nobody on. Ball inside. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. Excuse me. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the eighth. Fouls it off. Fouls it off again. Still 2-2. Fouls it off again. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom of the eighth. Still 3-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to bottom half of the eighth. Spire's a new pitcher for Seattle. Coming up for Baltimore, B. Mullins, Santander, and Henderson. Spire's 23 games, 2-1, 7 holds, 2.73, 26 in the third innings, 25 strikeouts, 3 walks, giving up 2 home runs. Teams are hitting 207 off him. Left-handed pitcher, so Mullins a bad left-handed, and he's 0 for 3 today. They'll keep Mullins in there. Need his defense. First pitch to a strike. Fouls it off, 0-2. Mullins slaps it up the middle for a base hit. So his first hit since coming back from the injured list. Always got some speed out there. So Santander will come up. He's got a 2-run home run today. He's 1 for 3. So Santander turns around to bat right-hander. Fouls it off. "14 homers, 47 RBIs for Santander this year. Hit number 14 today. Hi, 1-1. Batista warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. Throw over to first. Back in time. Fouls it off, or did he swing through it? He swung through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Then 1-2. Outside 2-2. Orioles have a runner at first with nobody out. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Baltimore. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. It's the first out for Baltimore. So Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 1 for 3 today. He has a double. His first at bat. But Mullins got a big lead over there, and he throws over back in time. Fouls it off. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop has it. Steps on second. Throws to first. There's a 6-3 double play. We're going top of the 9th. Orioles lead it 3-2. All right, let's get back at it as we go to the top of the ninth. 2 runs, 2 hits, and an error for Seattle. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Baltimore. Felix Bautista is coming into the game. 34 games, 3-1 record, 20 on 25 on saves, 1.26 earned run average, 35 and 2/3. He has struck out 71, walked 17, 3 homers on him. 137 teams are batting against him. Bautista blew the save yesterday, but he has never blown 2 saves back to back. So let's see if he can do this. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Coming up for Seattle, it's going to be top of the order, Crawford, Rodriguez, and France. So it ain't going to be easy. Crawford 0 for 2 today with a walk and a strikeout. 241 on the year. Left-handed batter. There's a strike. So McKenna replaces Santander in right field. 5 homers, 25 RBIs for Crawford. The 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 101 mile per hour. His helmet's tilted sideways. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouls it back. Down goes the splitter, and down goes the batter. Strike 1, strikes him out. Rodriguez will come up, who's 0 for 3 today. So Rodriguez against Bautista. There's a strike. "13 homers, 41 RBIs for Rodriguez." Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. Bounce before the plate. Yeah, Rodriguez earlier in the first inning almost had a home run, but Santander climbed the fence and got it. Great catch by Santander. That was back in the first. So 1-2 to Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out on a high fastball. Strikes him out on a high fastball. 102 miles an hour. Woo! Lord, try and catch that, would you? Lord Emmers. So Ty France comes up. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice today. The first pitch, fouls it off. France has 7 homers, 34 RBIs. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That was only 99 miles. So 0-2, one more strike. Everybody's on their feet. Fly ball in the left field. There's a base hit. Ty France has stuck his bat out there. So the tying run is at first with 2 outs. Just kind of stuck his bat out there early and got it. So Moore's going to come out and run for France. Hernandez will come to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Tying run at first, lead run at home plate. 2 outs. Runner at first. 3-2 Baltimore. Low for a ball, 1-0. Hernandez, 14 homers, 43 RBIs on the year. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. 1-1. They did not throw. So runner's at second now with 2 outs. So the runner's at second now. Fouls back, 1-2. Again, we're down to 1 strike. 1-2. Runner at second, 2 outs. Top of the ninth, 3-2 Baltimore. Batista against Hernandez. The pitch. Fouls it off just off the end of his bat. Yep, just got off the end of the bat, fouled it off. So another 1-2 pitch. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Orioles win it 3-2. So the Orioles win the series. They take 2 out of 3. So again, the final score, Baltimore 3, Seattle 2. Seattle scored 2 in the second on a 2-run homer. Orioles tied it up on a 2-run homer in the third, and then another solo homer in the fifth. Gave him a 3-2, not a solo homer, 3-2 win. Bradish gets a win. He's scoring 3.75. Losing pitchers Kirby, he's 6-7 with 3.26. And Batista picks up his 21st save as the ERA is 1.23. So congratulations to the Orioles as they win. They win another series win, but now they got a tough one coming in, I guess. Cincinnati's coming into town for 3 days. So again, thanks a lot for showing up, everybody. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Not too bad, almost 2.5-hour game. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Mariners. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Orioles. And we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. You guys have a great day. great night, whatever the case may be. And hopefully it's not too hot like it is here. Again, God bless y'all. Have a great day.